There we go. I think we're live. Uh, hey everybody! It's a chilly Sunday morning here in Puzzle with Me country here in Kyoto, Japan. But we are live here on Sunday, April 18th, 2021, and we are here for one reason and one reason only, which is to solve today's New York Times crossword. This is by Johann Voss today, which is a name I don't recognize. So potentially a first timer. Not sure, but I hope you're doing well. If you come on in, say hello in the chat. I would love to hear from you. Um, Housekeeping first. First, if you are watching this after the fact on the replay when it is no longer live, you probably want to skip ahead to the actual crossword solving time, which should start about 5 minutes into the video. Secondly, I have been doing this every Sunday, but next week, I mentioned last week, but next week I will be participating in the American Crossword Puzzle Tournament. I will probably, around this time, be getting my ass kicked by the American Crossword Puzzle Tournament, but I'm still looking forward to it. I am looking forward to losing horribly, but I think it should be a good time. But because of that, there will be no live stream next week. What else? What else we got? I don't know. I guess that's all the main housekeeping stuff. It's just kind of, I hope y'all had a good week. It's been a good week here. Last week was like a week full of really nice weather, really warm days. But then this past week, so when I say last week, I mean 2 weeks ago, before the last time I talked with y'all, it was just really nice weather. But this past week has been kind of miserable. It's been very cold again, and just not very pleasant. We had a lot of rain this week as well. But I am getting back to work. I'm getting back in the classroom teaching kids again, which is just so much fun. I've really had a good time this week with all my students. New students all seem great. Actually, I think every class that I am teaching, I don't think I have any classes this year with students that I already knew. So yeah, all the students are new to me this year, and they all seem great, and it's been really fun. Um, this Saturday puzzle here. Oh, by the way, last week I was potentially in danger of losing my streak. Still got it. But this Saturday puzzle yesterday, I don't know if anyone did it. I hope I'm not spoiling anything for you by showing this. But I got a pretty good time on it. But here, oh, it's actually highlighted. Okay, so this right here, 44 down. So I had tax brackets filled in already. I had back filled in already. I didn't have arena yet, and I didn't have 44 down. But then I looked at 44 down, start of a series, and I had irk for bother. So I had an I here. And for start of a series, I thought, oh, okay, first. First. And then once I filled that in, I had F blank CK with no A here, just F blank CK for a risky thing to do close to flight time. And I went, New York Times? But then I realized, of course, there's no way they're going to put fuck for a risky thing to do close to flight time. So I realized first has got to be wrong, and then I figured out pilot. Uh, Overall, fun Saturday puzzle. If you did it, it was pretty good. Anyways, that made me laugh yesterday when I was doing that, so thought I'd point that out. And as usual, I'm going to do my warm up with the mini before I get into the main crossword. So let's do it. I'm ready to get started. What makes a wake on a lake is probably a boat. A twelfth of a foot is an inch. Most popular last name in Israel, I do not know. What's pen name? Ooh, boat might not be right. Two positions. This is on off. Okay. Sound during pollen season is a chew. Uniting concept. Ooh, don't know. Some RSVPs. Knows, maybe? Enemies are foes. Exclusion anxiety is FOMO. And this is a theme and Cohen. Oh, there we go. 41 seconds. Now I get pen name. That's a really good clue for pen name, or for Bic. Pen name. Okay. Corey, good morning. Welcome. I just spoiled the mini for you, sorry. So you'll probably have a better time than me today. But for anyone else watching, um, if you would like to join my leaderboard for the mini crossword, um, every other day of the week you won't be spoiled like you are today. So I will put the link for it. Actually, it should already be in the description for this video to join my leaderboard. We can see we've got a few viewers on here already. So yeah, please do. The more the merrier. All right. Hey, Kat. Good to see you. Good to see you both. I hope you guys are doing well. It is about time to get into the main crossword. So we have a rare find today. A rare find. Let's get started. So as I'm getting started, as always, the clue highlighted in blue you can see above the grid here. That's the one I'm looking at, and that's the one that is highlighted in the puzzle. And so that I can maximize collaboration between us, I think it's more fun when we are more interactive. So in order to maximize that, if there's anything that I know right away, I'm going to fill it in, but I'll do my best to not linger too long on a clue if I don't know it right away. And those are the ones that I would love to have you guys shout out in the chat. Good morning, Murph. Man, the gang is almost all here. It's pretty cool. It's been really, guys, this has been really cool in this time of like. By the way, here in Kyoto, the coronavirus numbers are going back up again. So they've, it's not heavily enforced. It's not like a mandated lockdown, but like it's the, please be socially responsible and stay at home. And people are kind of voluntarily self-isolating, and myself included. I'm trying to be socially responsible, but it's been really nice to connect with like the same people week after week on this. It's really cool. So thanks for coming, guys. I hope you're enjoying it as much as I am. We've got an interesting look at this down here. These gray squares. That is a weird pattern that I have never seen before. Okay, let's get started. Stop wasting more time. Not express in a way. No, I don't know. Let's go one down. Collectible records. Those would be EPs or LPs probably. We'll put the PS. Blank milk, soy milk maybe, or it could be oat. I'm gonna skip that. What's 14 across? History of the world. Oh, that's part 1. Part I guess. So let's go with oat milk. Goggle. I'm not sure. Packs tightly. Maybe cramps. No. Oops. Cramps doesn't work. Areas in many malls are Atria. Eldest of the Von Trapp children was Liesel. I think Liesel was the oldest, or Liesel, or however it's pronounced. Not express. Looks like local. And goggle stare. Okay. This is also an interesting shape right here. Very odd. They could have just made this white up here and just had an extra 3-letter thing, but I guess it was hard to fill. We call those cheater squares, right? Is that a cheater? I guess that's technically not a cheater square. Never mind. Forget what I was saying. Cheater squares are when you add squares that don't actually change the word count, but these would change the word count, so I guess they're not technically cheater squares. Anyways, group with Bills and Chargers. That's the NFL, right? Chargers. Let's see. Bird that went the way of the dodo before the dodo. I don't know. Is that? No, I don't know. Faulty. Nope. Subway fare. Nope. Impact. Oh, is it foot long? Maybe foot. Hold on. Whoops. Footlongs. There we go. Hello, Warren von Toronto. I am not from New York City. No. I wonder why you asked that. No, I'm from St. Louis originally. Grew up in St. Louis, and then I spent some time in LA. But since I've moved here to Japan, I have no more family in St. Louis. Oh, actually, that's not true. My sister just moved back to St. Louis. But my parents no longer live in St. Louis, and the rest of my family does not. Oh, New York Times, of course. Yeah. But no, I'm not from New York. It's just I have been. My family has had a subscription to the New York Times, even in St. Louis. We had a subscription to the New York Times when I was a kid, and so I grew up getting the New York Times and doing the New York Times crossword with my family. I am in Kyoto right now. I don't know the. I've been in Kyoto for 5 years and in Japan total for 12. Second person in the Bible is. Second person in the Bible. Is it Adam? I thought Eve was the second person. Bridal. Oh, maybe it's thou. As in, like, the Bible version of you. Could be. Benefits. I don't know, but that should be S. On point in ballet. Is this like on toe? I'm not sure. Pizza chain since 1943 familiarly. Bridal adornment at Indian weddings. Is it saris with an S? Plural saris? Or is there something else? It's just adornment singular, so that's why I don't think it should be plural. Go and shogi, I have no idea how to play either. They are too complicated for me. Mr. Blank. I did watch a documentary about Go a couple of years ago, and it was extremely interesting, but it still seems like way too complicated a game for me. Mr. Blank, scheming socialite in Emma. Oh, what's his name? Mr. Darcy? I think it's Mr. Darcy. I do not know. Thou might be wrong. Nemazini's daughters? Oh gosh, okay. This is tough. One of the Blues brothers is Jake. Buckets is maybe just tons or lots. But J, weapon for Samson against the Philistines. That I don't know. JL or JT does not make sense here. So I gotta catch up in the chat for a second. The youngest pro Go player in Japan is 10-year-old girl. Dang. That's amazing. Warren, are you a Go player? Is that why you're interested in it? 6 down, the muses may help those acrosses. There we go. Thank you, Theocrates, and welcome, Theocrates. Good to see you. Okay, so it wasn't Mr. Darcy. A lot of people for 23 across. Mr. Darcy's from Pride and Prejudice, that's right. So Emma is Mr. Elton. All right, thank you, Cat. Benefits helps. This looks like it is on tow, maybe. I don't know what this is. Bridal adornment is henna. Okay. Oh, Uno's, I guess. Actor Elgort is Ansel. All right. Thanks for the help, guys. That we made quick work of that. You play a little bit. All right. Cool. C105 across. Do we jump down to 105? Let's do it. Emmy winner for Once and Again. Okay, I don't know who that is. Whatsoever could be at all. North or Southland is Korea. And undoing is maybe end. So buckets is a ton. And I don't know who this is. Ward, maybe? Is it someone Ward? I don't know what this weapon is. 31 across. The blank Holmes mysteries. That's Enola. And architect Maya is it Maya Lin, I want to say? I think it's Maya Lin. How checks are written is in ink. All right, let's look at this themed one going across. Popular action film franchise, or what trying to find the item in this puzzle can be described as. It looks to be Mission Impossible. What trying to find the item in this puzzle can be described as. What was this? A rare find. Weird. Okay, so you're trying to find something that's rare, I guess. Something that seems impossible to find. I was very close with this. It's not cramps in, it's just crams in. Okay. 29 across. There's no use like trying to find the item in this puzzle. There's no use. It's all something, maybe? It's all something? What's 29 down? Hellion is an imp, I think. Boys in the Hood protagonist. I have never seen Boys in the Hood. But does it start with T? Hospital procedures and MRI. And foreign correspondent, maybe, is what? Pretty sure 10 down is jawbone. Oh, interesting. So it is Ward here. Samson used a jawbone against the Philistines. Interesting. Okay. Site of Hercules' first labor. That I do not know. What's 33 across? Keys. Don't know. Taints is... Don't know this either. Probably ends in an S. What's 45 across? What's his name? Feel rotten is maybe ale. What is this foreign correspondent? Maybe. Oh, a pen pal. Run an online scam is fish. Okay, so is this Trey? Maybe? Anyone seen Boys in the Hood? Yeah. Oh no, this is soils, so it's not it's all. It's a lost cause. There we go. Faulty is what? I don't know. What is that? Impact equally in the opposite direction is that referring to the physics law? But what L blank NC? Keys. 1976 greatest hits album with a palindromic title. Well, in that case, this will be an E and this will be an O. Is it one Eno? Is it a Brian Eno album? (41A) is Nemea. Hercules' labor was the Nemean lion. Okay. Theocrates, we can rely on you for the mythology and biblical stuff. Thanks. Living up to a name like Theocrates, by the way. Echidna's prey. I'm not sure. Liquor store requests. Liquor store requests. So this might end with an S. What's at the center of some court battles? Is it like scratch the surface of interesting. Oh, this might be a net at the center of some court battles. Scratch the surface of, not sure. Starting point on a computer is main menu. There we go. That'll help. 1 over, I'm not sure. C50 down. Let's go. 50 down. Making futile attempts, and an extra hint to this puzzle's theme. Oh. Making futile attempts. Well, I'm not going to be able to get that right away. Echidna's prey. Is this an ant? Could be an ant. Liquor store requests maybe IDs. Oh, yes, yes. There we go. Thank you. Got it. 1 over. Ended on top or something like that. Scratch the surface of over. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the middle. Let me know if you got anything over at 65 or did I skip this? America. I know this one. America Ferrera. I think that's how you spell it. They may be fixed. Not sure. Simple earrings are studs. There we go. Alright, let me know if you got anything over here. Let's see. Experimental offshoot of punk. This might be like neo something. 27 down. Sheepish response to where did the last cookie go? I ate it. Weird. Impact equally. Yeah, still don't know that. Keys. Inlets. Oh no, islets. Oh, this is a miss. NFL was wrong. This is AFL. There we go. And a miss. Anyone know this bird? Bird that went the way of the dodo before the dodo. Moa? Moa? It's probably a vowel here. Moo? Moi? Moa? Alright, there we go. I don't know this. Impact equally in the opposite direction. Lance? 53 across is gut reaction. There we go. Oh, this is noise rock, I think. Something like that. Or noise. Well, it wouldn't be punk, so let's go with noise rock. Quiet summons is psst. Is this referring to like jousting? Oh, what's 39 down? Because whatever this letter is, it's going to be the same for 39 down. Cancel out. Oh, it's the AFC. Ah, that makes sense. Okay. Thank you. Nicely done. So this is Ole Elo. Interesting. Oh, is it ELO? Is this an ELO album? Maybe it's ELO. Bonafide. Legit. Big brush maker, that I do not know. Deep cut is a gash. Become rigid and flexible. Inflexible. Slides. I don't know, but it probably ends with an S. Greases is what? Oils up, maybe? And that works with Oral B. Thank you. Shoots. Danger for an exterminator is a rat bite? If this is rat bite, is ossifs, does that mean become rigid and inflexible? Ossify? Well, hold on. Is 60 down per? Yes, that may mean per. So let's go with rat bite. Is it ossify? That's a word I'm not familiar with. Murder weapon in the talented Mr. Ripley is an ore. That's a really nice clue for ore. I like that. Man's name that means king is what? Roy? Maybe? 74 across. They have big mouths. They have big mouths. Something. Is it like bays? Is it referring to like mouths of bodies of water, maybe? We're getting very close to our gray shaded items here. Kickstarter. Not sure. Something that can go before kick, maybe? A word that can go before kick? It's 63 down. Key used to get out, but not in. Interesting. Google Photos precursor, that I'm not familiar with. Workers in forges. Well, smiths. Alright, let's go over to the left side. A service with nearly 2 billion users. What might have 2 billion users that ends in IL? Freeze of is maybe RIDS. City of Angels. 65 across. Mar, and 44 down should start with an A. Where's 65 across? Ah, there we go. Mar. Scratch the surface of. Yes, that could be Mar. 44 down is... Where's 44? Oh, here. Oh, Nemea. Thank you for pointing out my typo. There we go. And what was this? Making futile attempts at straws. It's grasping at straws. There we go. Nice. $62 across is Anaheim. All right. Oh, that makes much more sense. City of Angels. Because I was, of course, I thought Los Angeles, but yeah, Anaheim. Nice. A small black and white treat, and Batman portrayer on 60s TV. I know that's Adam West. I'd like to see a full name Adam West in there. That's cool. Certain customizable computer game character is probably a sim. Batman punches bad guy. Oh, we got 2 Batman clues crossing. Nice. More than umbrage is ire, and Duck Hunt console is the NES, and reached is got to. So what is this? A mini Oreo? Is that a thing? And this is Gmail. Okay. Do they have mini Oreos now? I don't think they had mini Oreos when I left the States. Okay. Key used to get out but not in. That's interesting. One-time name for China? I don't know that. They have big mouths. And then what was 76 across? Over? Is this a new? One over is endeared. Yes, okay. It's a new. They may be fixed. Rates may be fixed. Odd article of clothing to wear with a tank top is what? A tee? I've seen people wear tees with a tank top though. Is it odd? I guess it's odd. I don't know. Oh no, it's not. It's a tie. Maybe a tie. And this is Sia. Probably. Secret rendezvous is a tryst. Did a Don Corleone impression maybe is rasped? I've said this before, but like these are my favorite kind of clues that like really conjure up the, you know, you read this clue and you can't help but hear it in your head. Never go against the family. I mean, I can't do impressions well, so please forgive me. Notable period is an era. It's constantly breaking around the world. Day. That's a good clue. A good clue also. Products whose sizes have letters is bra. Block where Sesame Street can be found is PBS something. PBS Kids? Is that a block? Might be. Let's go with kids. All right, let's start to really tackle this gray stuff, shall we? We have Smiths, What was this? Google Photos. Oh, is this Picasso or Picasa? Something like that? I think it is. I'm not sure if it's Picasa or Picasso. Whoops. Picasa or O. Walking with flair. I'm not sure. A two-wheeled carriage. Whew, I'm not sure about that either. One-time name for China. Jeez. 68 down. Palindromic leaders. Palindromic. Doctor's order is what? Kickstarter. Scissor? Like scissor kick, maybe? Just looks like a scissor fits very nicely in there. What was this? Key used to get out but not in is escape. Ah, that's good. Is this Cathay? Is that where Cathay Pacific comes from? That's the only context I know for Cathay. When my school does field trips, we fly Cathay Pacific a lot. But I never knew that that used to be a name for China, if that's what this is. Interesting. The more you know. Palindromic, so it's Shaw's. There we go. What is this? Oh wait, so Hay. HA again. Is this a Y again? Shay? Is a Shay a two-wheeled carriage? I don't know. Let's see. Would this be HAY again? Sashaying could be. Yes. Whoops. So it's Picasa and then sashaying. Are these all going to be HAY? Shaw like rickshaw. Oh, it could be. I've never heard a Shaw. Two-wheeled carriage. That makes sense, though, for rickshaw. It's in the gray area. Literally and figuratively. Man's name that anagrams to hyenas. Man's name that anagrams to hyenas. What can we anagram this with? It starts with S. No, I'm not seeing it. Let's see. Anchorman is Ron. Capital of Saudi Arabia is, oh gosh, it's Riyadh, but I'm never sure how to spell it. Is that correct? Shane. And that puts hay here again. Is this Shay a thing? Shaw makes more sense to me because that is a two-wheeled carriage, but the hay. Is this hay? Actress Atwell. Haley? There is an actress called Haley Atwell. Yeah, it's gotta be. Oh my gosh, is it a needle in a haystack? This is a haystack. Mission Impossible. Grasping at straws. It's a lost cause. Are we gonna have needle right here? As you can imagine, uh, uh, needless to say, we have a needle in a haystack. So this will be hay again. So yeah, okay. So I guess a shay is a two-wheeled carriage. Say ah. That makes sense. Sometimes parsing these, like where you put the space, is like a real mental block for me. A needle in a haystack. That's cute. I like it. So, oh, is this just gonna say needle in a haystack? Hidden item hidden somewhere in this puzzle. Yeah. All right. Perfect. um. Well, I'll talk about that after it's done. Let's finish this off. Highland Beauty is a bonny lass, and titular bad guy in the good, the bad, and the ugly is Angel Eyes. I want to say Bays here. Yeah, it is a fun theme. German Steel City is Essen, right? Word before explanation is C, and this is SSN. Yes, okay. Claw is Talon. Seat of Florida's Marion County is something. Boxer Ali. Oh, I'm never sure how to spell her name. Is it Layla or Layla? It's one of those. 109 down. Word before ride or slide. Low ride? Low slide? Which card to pick from a magician? Is this ace or is it any? Long gone is... Oh, it's not low ride or... Because this is olden. Is it any? Pick a card, any card? Mean is nasty. Let ride and let slide. Okay. Is it Ocala or Ocella? Ocella looks more right, but I'm not sure. I'm going to go with E for now. If that's wrong, please tell me. It never occurs above the Arctic Circle during the summer. Oh, during the summer solstice. Interesting. One may be sworn. And desire under the... Oh, whoops. Well, desire under the blank, I don't know, but I wanted to see this. Know what I'm talking about? You hear me, maybe? Horatio, I don't know. And vowelless yes is probably. One may be sworn is an enemy. Affliction, also known as hordeolum. 99 down is night. Where is it? Ah. Night never occurs above the Arctic Circle during the summer solstice. Okay. Horatio Unger, I want to say. section, also known as hordeolum. Is this a sty? Probably. But ENMS doesn't seem right, does it? So, oh no, I'm thinking of Sebastian Unger, I think. So maybe it's not Unger. Is it Elms, maybe? And then maybe like Alger or something. What's this? The straight path is, I don't know. In good shape is maybe solid. Consonantless yes. Is that the same thing as this one? Oh, a vowelless yes and a oh, so it's not solid. So hold on. Sound and consonantless yes. Oh, a we? That's a cute little I don't know what you call this, kind of like cluing, like in joke, or just like a callback, I guess, to another theme entry. We have a consonantless yes and a vowelless yes. That's really nice. Like child's play is what? Something. A straight path, I don't know. Oh, Islam? Is that what Islam means? Let's go with Islam. And Alger. These are just guesses, but I feel like they're reasonable guesses. Clickable images are icons. Like neon is something. Inert. Bar rooms? Don't know. Go after. Follow. To something, like child's play to something. The Emmy winner for Once and Again. Oh, I don't know who this is. Someone Ward. Bookmarked things are something that ends with an S. And site that competes with Amazon Handmade would be Etsy. Is something not right here? What is this? Oh, too easy. Why did I? Whew. Thank you. Yeah, we probably got that at the same time. Or actually, you probably got that before me. I don't know why it took me so long. Oh, this is cells, like prison cells. Bar rooms. I like that. That's good. Don't know who this is. Bookmark things are URLs. Go after is Q. Yeah, delay. What you gonna do? Let's try Q. No. Okay, so it's not. Thanks, Connor. What is this? What's not right? Go after. Gotta look at the keyboard now. Maybe it is Q. Maybe something else is wrong. Sue for peace. Oh, sue, like to go after someone. I'm going after you. I'm suing you. Well, that didn't do it either. It's a good idea. Seal award? I have no idea. Is it like Sarah Ward? Is Cells wrong? Ocala. Where's Ocala? 102. Thank you. Where's 102? Oh, yes, that's right. I forgot about this one. There it is. There it is. Nice teamwork. So, Celia Ward is in fact an actress. I am curious who this is. For once and again, I'm going to look it up. Celia Ward. I do not recognize this person. Sisters, once and again. All things I do not watch. Alright, well, there we go. We got it. Look at this is a very nicely done theme. I would say this last one, having needle in a haystack actually in the grid, is unnecessary. I mean, it's fine that it was put in, but it's like I think it's obvious enough that you don't actually need to put needle in a haystack in the grid. It's nice though that this hay also contributes to the haystack that we're talking about. But maybe even like you could circle this needle here to make it even more obvious, and then just remove needle in a haystack or change it to something else entirely. But still, a really nice theme. It's really cute. And I like that these other ones, Mission Impossible, It's a Lost Cause, and Grasping at Straws, all kind of related to it. Did this one relate to it also? This one did not, but it did give us the needle. So it did contribute to the theme. Yeah, that was fun. What a great theme. Rasp is good. Thanks, guys. We got some new faces in the chat, also some new names. I mean, new names in the chat. Nice to see you guys. Everyone doing all right? We can chat for a little while. I have been, gosh, I've been really good so far. Like, I'm trying this year. So our school year just started, which I've mentioned earlier. Like, I have been bad in the past about bringing work home with me, and so my New Year's revolution for like new school year, starting the new school year, is to not bring work home with me, or at least as much as possible. And I've been doing good so far. So I have been enjoying watching like movies and TV at home, just because I'm not going out as much. Doing pretty good. Glad to hear it. I watched Palm Springs. This Corey, it's your birthday? What? Happy birthday, Corey! Awesome. Well, thank you for joining me on your birthday. Yeah, okay. I'm just checking to make sure that Corey was here because he's been quiet. But yeah. Yes, it is important. Like, especially this past year when we've like been spending more time at home. Like, I need my home to be a haven and not a source of stress now. So like, I think it's now more than ever. It's really important to not bring work home. I watched Palm Springs this week. That's what I wanted to say. The movie Palm Springs. If you haven't seen it, it is worth renting. It's worth paying for the rental on demand. It was so good. I laughed a lot. It made me cry. It was really good. I loved it. So that's my recommendation for the week. But if you guys have any recommendations for me to watch, I would love for that because I'm spending, I'm not bringing work home, so I have more me time, or at least trying to. Yeah, Palm Springs was excellent. Yeah, I think it was my favorite movie. Like I have watched, I think I've watched all of the Oscar nominees for this year, and I liked Palm Springs more than any of them. It was really great. Corey, glad. Yeah, I'm really glad you could join us. Thanks for celebrating with us. Uh, I wish I had prepared something for you, but just cheers to Corey, everyone. Cheers with my coffee. I'm not going to ask how old you are because that's a rude thing to ask, but if you want to share, you're welcome to. But if you don't want to, that's fine. Um, Judas and the Black Messiah, Best Picture. Uh, I hope so. I did watch it. I think out of the Oscar nominees, actually, I would agree with you. I think that is probably the best. I don't know. I feel like, oh gosh, I feel like Mank might win just because it's about Hollywood, and the Oscars they love a Hollywood movie. Although Moonlight did win out over La La Land, famously. So you never know. Um, but yeah, I did not like Mank so much, so I do hope it does not win. I think having some beers with a few friends just turned 25. Oh well, congratulations. Um, yeah. Hello to your friends as well. Thanks so much for joining in. And gosh, 25 is a good age. 25 is was my first birthday in Japan. It was 25. So that's how long I've been here. Man, cool. That's really great. Uh, that you're able to do something fun. I guess no one else is joining the American crossword puzzle tournament next weekend, huh? It would be fun to like to I don't know connect on that. But if you're not, that's fine. I am looking forward to it. Moving to Japan. Well, let's see. I've got a little time now. We finished this puzzle faster than usual, so I've got a little time. So I can talk now. Um, I came to Japan. So actually, I guess I should back up. I became interested in Japan um, in high school in some of the usual ways. Like I did like anime, but I also became interested in Japanese literature because I had a teacher, a history teacher in high school, who made us read. What was the book? It was The Temple of the Golden Pavilion. It was an Asian studies class, and so we read a book from um, various countries. We read like The Good Earth, and we read Temple of the Golden Pavilion. I think we read Siddhartha. I don't know. We read a bunch of books just about different places in Asia and Asian history, and that book is excellent if you haven't read it. It's by Yukio Mishima, who is also a very interesting figure. If you're not familiar with him, um, kind of like a weird, bizarre fascist figure in Japanese history, but amazing writer, really amazing writer. But anyways, that's what kind of started my interest, and then I got into anime and stuff. Um, like just at that time, watching Cartoon Network, Dragon Ball was on TV, and what else was Cowboy Bebop was on TV at the time, and stuff like that. So those were my entry points into anime, also. Oh, and Gundam Wing. Gundam Wing. God, I think I watched every Gundam Wing episode, which is nuts. It's like 100, some crazy amount of episodes. Anyways, then in college, my college had a Japanese language course, so I started to take Japanese language just for fun, but then ended up loving it, and it became my major. Um, and so, yeah, I studied Japanese language and literature in university, and then I was always interested in becoming a teacher. I like since junior high school. I had some really great teachers. I was blessed with very good teachers, and really admired them and looked up to them, and I wanted to be a teacher like them. And so the combination of wanting to be a teacher and then also being interested in Japan, like very logically led to why not come to Japan and be an English teacher. So my uh, te- my teachers in college recommended the JET program, or told me to look into the JET program, which is a program that the Japanese government runs here, which brings in uh, like native English speakers from different English speaking countries around the world, mostly from the US, but also from a lot of other countries. And I applied for that, and I was actually waitlisted for the program. I didn't get it, but I I eventually they took me off the wait list. Someone canceled, and I made it off the wait list and came to Japan, and that was in 2009. So I've been here since then. Teachers are the best. What is your favorite anime today? Teachers are, I mean, not trying to toot my own horn there, but like teachers are a good teacher is amazing. There are tons of teachers that I still look up to now as a teacher, and aspire to be like them. But yeah, teachers are the best. What is your favorite anime today? I actually don't watch a lot of anime anymore. Uh, is there an anime I've watched recently? I'm trying to think. What have I watched recently? So I have tried to get into the popular animes recently because, well, basically because my students like it. So I ask what my students are watching and what they're into, and I want to try to relate to my students, so I always try to watch the same things that they are, just even just a little bit, just to see what they're into. So right now, what's really big is something called Jujutsu something something. I can't remember the full title, but that's really big. I haven't had a chance to watch that yet, but I will check that out. Um, like a year ago, the huge anime was Demon Slayer, which is called Kimetsu no Yaiba in Japanese. Demon Slayer. I watched 4 episodes, the first 4 episodes of it, and I just couldn't get into it. Um, the main character kind of annoyed me, to be honest, and so I just didn't get into it. And then the other thing that my students like is Attack on Titan, which I have also seen probably about the same amount of Attack on Titan. Didn't Jujutsu Kaisen? You're a fan? Well, I will check that out. I'm gonna give it a shot. Attack on Titan, I also didn't really get into because Um, I don't know. It was a little too much for me. A little too grotesque. Yeah, yeah. Hopefully, more people will be able to visit very soon. To Your Eternity just started airing. I have never heard of To Your Eternity. I will add it to the list. I'm gonna make a note right now of things to watch. So, Jujutsu Kaisen and To Your Eternity. I will check those out. And Jujutsu Kaisen. Thanks. Like I said, I'm looking for recommendations of things to watch. So, cool. I'm trying to think the last anime that I really liked. It's been a little while. Gosh, what was the last anime that I really liked? I kind of just have been off anime for a while, to be honest. It's not that I don't like it anymore. It's just there's nothing that has made me feel like I really want to watch it. I've also been kind of out of the loop on cool anime. I like I see what is really mainstream, and it none of it really grabs my attention for whatever reason. I don't know. I've also been trying to read more, which is also another reason why I've been watching less. And a lot of anime goes on for a long time, so short series I'm definitely more down to try than longer series. So like things like One Piece, like I will never ever watch One Piece just because there's too much. And like Naruto and things like that, like I will just never watch it because no, I don't have the time. I'm sure they're very good, and I do like the aesthetic of it. I like the silliness of One Piece, but and I like pirates and it looks fun, but like no, yeah, knows how to end when it needs to. It's the same for like even just regular series too, like series that go on forever. Like I mean live action stuff of like American stuff. Anything that is going to go on for a long time, like I just do not want to watch. Um, what was it recently that I started to like? Even things that I really like Star Trek Discovery. I really liked it. The first season, and I still liked it the second season, but then I just started like it's just too long. After two seasons, I'm done. That's enough for me, man. Like I've stopped watching Star Trek Discovery just because I've um, book recommendations. Um, yeah. So I don't know what kind of books you are into, but I just read two very different books that I liked, so I'll recommend them both. The first one is a Japanese book. I mean, I read it in translation in English. It is called Breasts and Eggs. It is by a author named Mieko Kawakami. I'll write it in the chat so you can see. Uh, oops, Breasts and Eggs by Mieko Kawakami. Um, that is, uh, it's just like a fiction novel, modern day fiction set in Japan. It is about two sisters primarily. Well, it's primarily about one of them, but it's about these two sisters that one of them is interested in getting breast augmentation, and the other is interested in getting um, like fertility treatment, or like in vitro fertilization, I guess. Um, and so that's where the title comes from. But it is just very, very. It's written really well. The translation, I guess, is. I mean, the story is really good, and then the translation is also done really, really well. It's very well written. Um, just beautiful prose and interesting characters, and it's just kind of about like females in Japan, in modern day Japan, and like uh, I don't know how well known this is, but Japan is a pretty misogynistic country. The gender balance in Japan, like gender equality, is quite or the gender gap is quite big in Japan, and so like uh, it has been brought to public scrutiny more and more recently, which is awesome. And this book kind of just talks about females in Japan and their experience, and it's very interesting. It's a very good book. And then the other book, which is very, very different, is a sci-fi book, which is called, what is it called? A Long Way to a Small Angry Planet, I think. A long way to, actually, let me Google it. What am I doing typing it in the chat? Let me Google it to make sure that that's right. Yes, that's it. A Long Way to a Small Angry Planet by Becky Chambers. It was a sci-fi. It's kind of like space opera, sort of. I loved it. It was really fun. Um, yeah, really, really fun book. So if you like sci-fi, I would recommend that. It's about it's just like the crew of this ship going on a journey through space, and it just kind of follows them. If you like it, Cat. Yes, awesome. Um, if you like, it kind of reminded me of uh, oh God, Firefly. If you're like Firefly at all, it kind of reminded me of that. It's like, you know, goofy and a bit, um, going on wacky journeys. There you go. Kat's not even a sci-fi fan, and she liked it. So that, yeah, great. Um, yeah, it's really good. Just like this crew that's really funny, but they're a family, you know. So that's how it reminded me of Firefly. If you like Firefly, you'll like this probably. And I like the world building that they do, or the universe building, I guess, or galaxy building that they do. Um, there's a lot of different um, like species that she has made up for this universe, for this galaxy, like alien species, and the history of them and how they work and stuff, and they're all kind of, excuse me, are all quite unique and interesting. So yeah, and likewise, if you guys have recommendations for me, please, please tell me. I am always down for a good book recommendation. Right now, I am reading the Phantom Toll Booth because I had never read it as a kid, and the writer, whose name I'm blanking on right now, but the writer just passed away, and I saw in the news like retrospectives of like people writing how much that book meant to them, or how great it is, and so I was like, I might as well read that. And it's great. It's really good. I wish I had read it when I was younger because it probably would have meant a lot more to me. Right now, it's just like, oh yeah, this is nice. Um, but yeah, it's good. I am gonna have to get going soon, but I have been enjoying this. It's been nice chatting, you guys. I hope you have a great week. Actually, a great 2 weeks. I'll be back in 2 weeks with another stream. Um, but of course, I'll be doing the videos throughout the week. I do check the comments for those, so if you want to leave comments on those, I will respond. I'm a bit slow to respond to them, but I will respond. I promise I will respond. Thanks for stopping by, everyone. Thanks, Cameron, Corey, Kat, Theocrates, Murph. Who else was here? Connor. Is that everyone? I feel like there was one more name. There was. Warren. Thanks for stopping by, everyone. I will do my best next week, although I am sure I am not going to fare super well. But I'm just there to enjoy the experience. Yeah. Have a good one, everyone. Bye bye. Thank you.